Good morning, everyone. I hope you are well, and I very much hope that you can hear this today. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Caroline. I'm in a different location, as you can see. Greetings from the Holy Land. Hope everyone is well. So I want to share with you a brief idea, and as always, today's learning is dedicated in memory of all those that have Yortzeit falls today, and all those that we are saying Kaddish for, also for Shalema, Rivka Leah Bas Esther, Avram Ben Binyamin, amongst others. So the idea is as follows. This week's Parsha is all about Joseph and his brothers, and we know that he found himself eventually in Egypt, and he was falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, and he's thrown into prison. Joseph finds himself, facing tremendous challenges, thrown into prison, but once again he makes his way, he's elevated, he finds favor in the eyes of others, and eventually he is the chief in the prison, if you want, and all of a sudden two officers of Pharaoh come into the prison. And one is the chief butler, the chief baker. They've all both been accused of treason towards the Pharaoh. And Joseph gets friendly with them, and he asks, interprets their dreams and says, if any of you get back to your rightful place, please mention me to Pharaoh. And because of that, because he asked for them to find a way to release him, Joseph is punished, friends, by having to stay in prison another year. And the question is, what's the big deal? Surely we're not meant to rely on miracles. We're meant to ask other people for assistance. We're meant to do our bit in this world. What did Joseph do wrong by asking the chief butler to restore Joseph after he got out? There's an amazing story about Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky, a great rabbi from America, and he was in a taxi, and they were lost. This is before Waze, before TomTom, and so there was a discussion in the back of the taxi as to which way to go. Rabbi Yaakov suggested to the driver directions. The others in the car weren't sure, and therefore they said they're going to stop a policeman. Eventually they stop the policeman, and the policeman gives them directions to the wedding, exactly the same directions, exactly the same as Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky had suggested. Rabbi Yaakov turned to the others and he says, now that you've heard confirmation to what I'm saying from a stranger, now do you believe me? And that's the point. Joseph had found favor because God favored Joseph. That's how he had managed to rise and to be elevated even in prison. Now two people, strangers, come into prison. Instead of relying on God, who had shown favor on him all this time, he turns to people that he did not know, complete strangers, and he puts his faith and trust in them. So there is a clear message, a lesson for us, friends, and that is that we should have faith in God, and having faith in God also means having faith in ourselves. So please God, we should all be able to have the confidence to move forwards, to make the changes in our lives, and thereby live a more fulfilling, meaningful life. Wishing you all well. Apologies that it's slightly shorter than slightly shorter than usual, but I am, as I said, on the go in Israel. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. In the meantime, from the Holy Land, very best wishes to you all. Keep safe, keep well. Please God, I will see you tomorrow from a different location.